ahead of Kevin Magnussen.
Oh, there it goes. There's a lot of weight.
That's the Toro Rosso on the right-hand side of him, and that's, you saw just ahead. Kimi down the inside on Kevin Magnussen. Oh, come down the inside as Valtteri Bottas goes ahead, and that's Felipe Massa turning over.
He's got the position. He's fair enough in there. He's got to go around the cup. Yeah. And nothing Magnussen could have done, nothing. Yellow flag. He didn't have a yellow flag warning.
Motorisch probleem is wat die crash veroorzaakt.
Well, it looked like he did. And then just a Toro Rosso of Danny Kvyat and a Renault of Kevin.
And there wasn't a gap. There was half a gap. And that is, wheels look like Bambi just after he's born.
Second gear. Look at the bodywork that flies off.
Yeah.
Just coming to
he clipped the Magnussen, just caught the curb. He left him space. He caught the curb, you see, and just lost the steering out of his hands, or perceived to be at fault. The stewards will not take action.
He's got Felipe Massa in his sights underneath the bridges. We go and they touch to wrap the inside. Magnussen then fights him back and they do touch
Easily.
Oh, there's a touch. Magnussen into Palmer
As well, Palmer's come up the inside.
Did squeeze him a bit too much.
Yeah, Joe lost the back of the... I mean, he's got... there we go.
That's Magnussen on Fairline.
It's a wonder it didn't tear the front suspension off, did it?
Lapping Kevin Magnussen. Kevin Magnussen's got touched by Marcus Ericsson.
And had to let the Ferrari go. Ericsson tried to make something of it. You certainly can't blame Magnussen on that one, so if there's any...
Leads Valtteri Bottas, Kimi Räikkönen, Max Verstappen and Fernando Alonso, and there's Daniel Ricciardo.
Copy, is the car okay?
Oh, he did hit him, so it was wrong. Danny Rick trying to go round the outside.
Magnussen hit Van Dorn, hit Ricciardo.
Yeah.
This race, it's not something you normally see.
Thanks so much, Paul. There's contact. Magnussen and... Well, we'll see it now, hopefully. They've just gone out of shot as we're... Otmar, thank you very much. We'll be back with you shortly. Paul, we see the two towards village. Vettel from Bottas. Hamilton's gone round and he's Grosjean on Kimi Räikkönen. Fancies a look in the turn. Kimi Räikkönen, Grosjean on Kimi Räikkönen. Fancies a look in the turn once. Pace. Albon leads across the line. That's a crash, and it is the Haas of Kevin. Oh. The way the back end was drifting to the right-hand side.
Settle down a bit and stick with the racing line.
Now this is Romain Grosjean. We saw on his right-hand side, and they did touch with red flag. Is Kevin Magnussen. Couldn't quite see Magnussen. Oh, the wind's got him already. And it's just a passenger, isn't it? That to me, Paul, looked like a gust of wind.
Stayed on the brakes, he would have stopped, but it was when he released the brakes at that point.
Yeah.
On it went.
Tyre, it wasn't end fence to sidewall.
This is Kimi Räikkönen. He's inside into the Skino de Largo. Oh, he looks up. Magnussen spins round as they.
He had to go up the curb a little bit, did Daniel? He gave him enough space, to be fair.
He did. Oh, and there is off is Kevin Magnussen, and you can see there on the inside of Kevin Magnussen that they touched. Oh, yes, they have.
Because he hit a lot of curb, and that's why the curb on the inside of Club Corner in the Haas. Probably not the word I expected, but...
And Bottas is away, there's a big crash at the back, and that is the Alfa Romeo. The McLaren goes into the back.
That was... This is the worst thing I've seen ever.
What?
Well, because it was
Oh, that's not good.
But in the second phase, when the shifting came, and we've got a Haas round.
Lando Norris keeps ahead of his teammate Carlos Sainz.
Lewis got off the line well.
Ahead of his teammate Carlos Sainz.
Lewis got off the line well. It looked as if he was even a little...
Daniel Ricciardo is 10th.
Yeah, it didn't work out well for Ricciardo.
Hamilton, and now coming round the outside and making contact is Kevin Magnussen, and Magnussen goes...
A little bit of understeer on the corner at the start of a Grand Prix. Kevin is perfectly within his rights to try.
Alex Albon and going wide. Kevin Magnussen into the gravel and hits the barrier. Comes another little look, just could not hold that Haas on the track. George Russell, who gets pinched and has to go over the rumble strips, comes back on behind the Ferrari. Daniel Ricciardo makes contact there with Kevin Magnussen, and there's a second contact.
Now he's going to get tagged around, and as Ricciardo tries to go the other side of him, to roll backwards at that point. He's got the pack coming at him, but his...
Well, they just...
That's so strange. I don't know if it was the sun in his eyes and he couldn't judge the exit.
Car 81, Melbourne's Oscar Piastri comes into the pit box. Oh, it's
now at Kevin Magnussen. That was down there heading into that turn 15. Oh, he did maybe.
Mighty lucky it was only this.
Oh, definitely.
That's a different incident altogether, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Kevin Magnussen.
Three still going at it. Lock up and contact again. They're banging wheels in.
Let the place go. The Brits came in, but so dirty on the inside line. They just couldn't get them because there was an AlphaTauri there. And look, he just has to turn out in the end. Tries to turn it.
Magnussen has brought out the yellow flag, and Max Verstappen
On board, maybe just about. And he lost it actually before the white line, it looked like.
Given the boxed over to your call.
And there is another contact for Sergio Perez, and this...
Perez a little bit too late, very late in fact.
He's locked up, he's not used one spare.
Oh, he was so late, he would have been wincing as I am right now, but he was just too far behind as Magnussen went for the racing line.
And that's why, and that is the Haas of Kevin Magnussen. And his race
something broke there.
Yeah.
Something broke on the...
Have a look more from off board.
I think the right rear toe link.
And that looks like Alex Albon, and there's also the Haas of Kevin Magnussen. Alongside and past him into turn one, and then the bridge rather gets in the way of showing...
Where to go. It's so narrow down there when you're at those speeds.
He make it out, and then Magnussen taken out as well, and they're all coming into the... Still got a battle on his hands with the Haas of Kevin Magnussen, and that did...
And I think he could have been a bit more generous because the wall on the...
To Yuki Tsunoda.
All right, Kevin Magnussen, that was like whatever. Yuki can't do anything. He even left all the space. There's nothing.
That is Kevin Magnussen. I say somebody has just gone and holds it round the outside. And was he entitled?
Didn't know he was there, did he? Yeah, his front axle wasn't alongside.
Position. He is then hit from the rear. Oh my word, that is a massive...
Well, I mean, Magnussen will say that Perez should have opened, given him a bit more space to go through the gap. And he's already touched the wall himself and then just keeps his foot in. It's just total.
And just a loose car at the apex. Pex in the rear doesn't want it anymore.
into the barriers. Top 10 finish here since 2014 when he was trying to pull off another overtake, and this time wasn't a special.
Red line locks up, and it was always going to be contact if Gasly did.
Out of the pits, Magnussen gets past, Bottas locks up. Oh!
That was a big old hit.
Oh. Fortunate for Kevin Magnussen, and unfortunate for Valtteri Bottas as well with that.